Madam Deputy Speaker. I'm glad the Minister, and I hope the whole House will join the Minister in wanting to put victims and survivors first. It's absolutely right that we all do that. She'll be aware of the Tom Crowther inquiry that highlighted 1,000 victims over 30 years in Telford and in some parts of my constituency. As she earlier said to the House, we don't want victims to have to undergo, quote, a repetitive exercise. And I understand why she says that. However, would she support the national inquiry going back to Telford to ensure that things that still have not been done that should have been done will be done? And she'll ensure that the Labour Council there, forgive me, in Telford Wrekin, will not stand in the way of that progress.
Minister. I thank the honourable gentleman, and just to say, on the contrary, there is very few people who have written to me more than the leader of Telford councils throughout this process to talk about how they want to continue to make progress. But what I would say is that I am very familiar with what happened in Telford, and quite a lot of the evidence from Telford shows how people in Telford were groomed where I live in Birmingham, and yet was brilliant. The Telford inquiry then didn't lead to any changes in neighbouring areas, and that is exactly what we will hope that the national inquiry will do. So whilst I cannot direct where it must go, I would absolutely be wanting them to look at prior work that has been done and some of the gaps identified, just exactly as he says.